Yeah, but before I begin to show you how this thing work completely, there are a few key things that I want you to take note. Okay? Successful traders do not trade the whole day. You get? So, one of the key principle that I want to give you is that if if you would if you would like to be profitable in the long run, you do not trade the whole day. So what you will have to do, using the trading aids, which includes the indicators, the spike detectors, if you're trading the currency, whatever you use in your trading, you have to look for the right opportunity, take up the opportunity. One, two, or three, you are out of the market. The reason why people lose, no matter the amount of system they have, is over trading, which that's the first principle I want to give you before we go into how this thing is gonna work. Okay?
All right. All
So
right.
point number one, please do not trade the whole day. Trade with target. I think I'm going to send for you some templates of trading plans. Well, you may not need to follow it necessarily, but can give you the idea. Like if you're
Okay.
trading with $30, you don't expect to make $50 on the same day.
No.
You get even
No. Yeah.
even if you make like 10 USD, that is still good enough. Yeah, if you're trading with if you're having $100 account, you don't expect to, well, it is possible to double the account in one day or 24 hours, but it is not a good idea because you can end up blowing it up. Yeah, so it's better to do with the target. So that is point number one that I wanted to give you. I'm seeing many new traders are making blunders. Yeah, I don't know how long you've been trading. How long have you been trading synthetic?
The audio is gone. I can't hear you.
Oh, oh,
Okay, I'm hearing you now.
yeah. I hope you have heard what I've been explaining.
This again.
Yeah, yeah. So point number one, let's avoid over trading, and then we trade with targets. Yeah, I was asking
Hello.
you how long you have probably been trading.
Hello.
Hello?
Okay, I'm hearing you now. You said what?
Yeah, I was asking you how long you have probably been trading. Like your experience. How long have you been trading?
3 years. More than 3 years. More
Oh,
than three
more than
years.
3 years. Then getting this thing is really not
Yeah.
going to be hard for you. Yeah, anyway,
Yeah.
that's the.
It's not hard for me. All right.
Okay, okay, yeah. So at least I've emphasized on the first point that it will help somebody else. So in this system, I'm going to show you two things. Now, in this system, I built it in. Okay, I got the idea from these guys who are selling the spike detectors on the YouTube. So this is the story just in brief. I contacted those guys, some Indian guys. I realized they're just scammers and they are selling the spike detectors at $250. They don't even have fixed price, $250, $150. So it gave me an idea to see the region where spikes normally happen. Okay, I didn't buy it. I did not buy it because yeah, somehow I detected that there are about three people who are selling the same thing, at different prices. Then I said these guys are scam. So now this is the idea. How I thought of this. I looked at the region where spikes is likely to occur. So when you see these two lines here, can you see these two lines here? The two moving averages. So those are just simple moving averages, 50 and 60. Okay? So we understand that when the market is moving from above the moving averages, the 50 and the 60 moving averages, it is more of uptrend and you will not experience a lot of spikes. Okay? So if you're trading crash, like if you're trading crash, what the idea behind this spike detector is that the market must first of all be below the moving averages 50 and 60. That is why
Okay.
whenever you see the arrow appear here, okay,
Mm.
it means the market is actually
Yeah.
changing the trend. So you can see from here. Let us see the first this signal here. Okay. Now this market
Okay.
is somehow ranging. It's somehow ranging, but by the time you see by the time you see the signal appear, at least it has, you know, it there will be some there were some multiple small spikes here. So the spike detector didn't give us the signal here because it would have been sort of wrong signal. You would not want the market to drag you for that long. So the principle behind this is that it follows the trend. So it tries as much as possible to eliminate wrong signal. Yeah, so you can see here, signal came and there were a series of spike up to this point. Now you do not need to take this signal here. After you have caught 1, 2 or 3, you do not need to take the signal in this down level. Now you can see that this is below the Fibonacci level. If you see closely, you're going to see some Fibonacci. I've put it very faint not to interfere with people's signals. Okay, so
Okay.
you cannot take trade now at this zone here. This is really, you know, it's down. So after making 1 or 2 or 3 spikes, now when you're going to take this one here down here, what you're going to do, put your stop loss really tight. For me, if I'm going to take risk in this downer market here, what I do, the stop loss will be just 1 candle above the arrow, 1 or 2 candles just here. Because
Okay.
because this spike detector is kind of sniper. It gives you when it is about to spike. If it doesn't, it normally runs for some good time. Yeah, so if you have seen that you are now operating, you are taking risk in this downer level, just put your tight stop loss, something that you will lose even less than $1. You get? Yeah. So now
Yeah.
let us see what's taking place here. Now I would not. Okay, here you would catch 1 or 2 spikes. Okay, this
Yeah.
one here, of course you should give it some allowance between 7 to 10 candles.
Okay.
Yeah, so here you would get this but a small profit. You would get this also with a small profit. Okay, but when you see this kind of
Yeah.
long trailing taking place, just know it's a ranging market. Just know at that region the market is ranging. Okay, so it's not very safe to
Okay.
trade spike, although with this spike detector, like I said earlier on, it tries as much as possible to give you signal only in the downtrend. So here we are looking at the trend in 1 minute time frame. Okay, we are not yet confirming in 15 minutes time frame. I'm still giving you like the
Mm-hmm.
highlights of what is taking place here. So this is still 1 minute time frame. So you see that in the ranging, this is ranging section. Okay, this is ranging section. But even in the ranging section, someone may not lose completely because the market will always come back to where you entered from. Now
Yeah.
above, like you see above these lines, the signal will not come because it's considered to be going up now. When we go further backward, now you see from here, okay, signal came, spike, signal came. You can see that it doesn't take very long. It doesn't really take long. It spikes. So any signal that is taking long, that means the market is having a big retracement. So I use it with tight stop losses. Now I will show you the safest. Now you can see from here also signal came, spike, signal came, spike, signal came, spike. Okay, someone if someone has a very good account, you could only trade this and then you're done. So now let me show you the safest zone to take your trade. Now the safest zone to take your trade, we always wait for the yellow signal to appear, sell zone. Let me first show you this in 15 minutes time frame. Now do you see this yellow sell zone here?
Yeah, that's the BTA.
Yeah, that is BTA. Yes. So if this BTA appears in M1, it is a very serious sniper most of the time. At least it will hit that
Okay.
zone once, twice, third time before breaking through to go up.